Hello there, welcome to Genessis Models. My name is Bobby Waldron and welcome to the February 2023 show. Got a few things coming up in this show, but let's just jump into last month's competition, which we were giving away this lovely little beauty here, the F22 Raptor. This was in 1/72 scale by Tamiya, really cool kit. And as usual, did the usual random number generation program, counted down the thread, and I came to Kiro 300. So congratulations to you, Kiro 300, you are the winner. All you got to do is give me an email. I mean, my details are on the website and all over the place. Email, PM, whatever, forum, website, and just let me know what your main address is, and I'll get this shipped out to you free of charge. Now, we have got another competition coming up for this month, so do stay tuned for that. But let's have a look at what we've been working on this month, as well as our new step-by-step that has started. Well, first off, the Harrier. The Harrier is still coming along rather nicely. As you can see, we're all nicely done with the decaling stage, which we did nicely tackle all that this month. I know this was a bit of a problem area with these sort of open air intakes, right, but we kind of went through that and I showed you how to tackle it, and going a little bit from the normal procedure and whatnot. I mean, we did cover basic stuff as well, just kind of like doing normal sort of decals, but we really went to town with the decals. One thing is as well with this particular build is you might have noticed that I have sort of, I suppose in a way, the past couple of builds stopped using the floor cleaner, that nice cheap, you get loads of it, floor cleaner, you know, I mean, multi-surface wax is what's been called, Pledge, and all sorts of different kind of brands it's come under across the world, really. But I've started to move away from that. I know I've used it for several years and taught with it, but I have been sort of wanting to sort of go and try other things out. I mean, you might have seen the last year I did a build and I used, where has it gone? It's the AK Gayuzi, Intermediate Gayuzi Agent, which I seems to have misplaced, but I did try that. Really nice shine. It's very similar to the multi surface wax floor cleaner. Sprays really sort of nice and easy, no sort of needing to thin, easy to spray, and it's a lot more shiny than floor cleaner. It was a bit of an improvement, but with this build, hopefully, as you can see, there's quite a nice shine on that, and feeling it, it's a really nice smooth finish as well. And I'm finding that I did use, it was the Mr. Hobby Aquarius Gloss, the H30. Really did turn out very nice. Now I have had a nice bit of a restock, and we have got in finally, I mean, they've been out of stock at the wholesaler, but we got this, the Mr. Colour UV Cut, right, which is their GX113 and GX112. I'm interested at trying these out now as well, so I am kind of like trying out a couple of different glosses and stuff. I'm really impressed with the H30, but now that I've got like the was it the super clear gloss GX112, I'll probably try that with my next model, which will be our new step-by-step that we've started, and I'll probably try their flat as well on this Harrier and see how that turns out. So we're going to be doing a bit of experimenting, hopefully lock down probably the best sort of glosses and varnishes that you can use in the hobby, fingers crossed, right? So that's the Harrier. This month we're definitely going to be jumping into the whole weathering stage, so we're going to get some weathering going on with this. I do want to try and use some oils and do some fading on the paintwork and stuff, so that'll be a bit going a bit more advanced with the weathering side of things. It is a little hard to see, but I have been doing some chipping on these in the recent episodes that's just gone up, probably the same time as this show actually. Done a bunch of chipping, but yeah, lots of weathering probably going to be coming away this month for the Harrier. Now we've got the new step-by-step build, which is this, the Focke-Wulf 190 D9. It's by Edard, it's a Provia pack, it's 1/48 scale, right? Kind of a cool kit, right? I've got to explain a little bit more, but this is the new step-by-step. Now I did get out, yes, bit of a confusion, right? I've got to do it. I've got to do an inbox review of this kit. let's get it the right way around. Got to do an inbox review of this kit because it seems like there was some sort of a update of the tool, right? It's not a case of they've gone off and done a rebox, right? There's a bit of a new tool going on, so look out for this inbox review. It's the Focke-Wulf, obviously the 190D9, same as this, but there's an update in the tool, not a rebox. So I wish I kind of did start with this one. Well, I kind of do, because this one's more up to date. It seems like a lot of the fit issues have been eliminated in this update, right? But this one got a whole ton of fit issue problems with it, which is kind of cool in a way for you guys, because I suppose we get to teach you how to tackle all these fit issues that we've got going on with it. But I'll check out the inbox review of that, which will come up this month, and we'll sort of go over the differences with these two kits. But let's open this up. This is our new step by step. We've got so far, we've kind of got through the whole cockpit area. Let's just put this out the way. I think we're up to this stage, which we have basically got our cockpit, all the photo etch. We kind of really went in and got all our photo etch going on and getting that on there, all these little tiny bits and all that goody stuff, a little bit of spraying and whatnot. But we're dealing with, and we even did some natural metal finishes, and sort of we've got all this sort of engine bay area going on just here. This was something I wanted to do quick because it's not very visible. This is a thing with models. I mean, you know, this here, we could go absolutely to town on it, do all sorts of scratch building, painting up and everything, but it's so not that visible that, you know, this was just a nice quick way of sort of doing that, and using basically a natural metal finish buffable paint to sort of basically paint it, natural metal weather it, and weather it at the same time. We're just going to be in the next episode 2, actually doing some weathering, and there's I'll kind of save it, but there's a bunch of nice sort of weathering we're going to be tackling with that. But yes, there is a bunch of fit issues that we go over. I mean, there's all sorts of things with this kit, like this area needs to be cut out. If you want to close any sort of gun bays or anything like that, we've got to actually scratch build-ish kind of cut out pieces of plastic, all sorts of test fitting and sanding of these areas to make things fit, and we're going to be going over all that in the video, just to sort of show you how to get things to fit properly when they don't fit properly, how to cut things out, all sorts of good stuff with that. So yes, this has turned out to be a bit more of a challenge than anticipated, but it should be a good step by step for tackling those kind of things, as well as, you know, we've got a bit of freehand camo on here, you know, the good old sort of German planes where we have to go a bit freehand here and do a bit of mottling at the back and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So those are our builds that we've got going on this month. Please do help support Genessis Models. Go check out the Genessis Models website, where you'll find a load of lot content over there. So let's take a look at the forum now with our top pick of the month. So actually, nice couple of entries. I will say there's a nice honourable mention here for, who was it now? Chameleon 2009. He's done a nice FA18 here. Nice honourable mention, but after looking through all your gorgeous work, I did come to Remy. Remy, you are our top pick of the month. Now, you did this mini art 1/35 scale, hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, the Kugelpanzer 41R. Supposed to be like a bit of a what if. They did kind of, apparently there's a nice sort of link that he's got on the forum as well, which kind of goes to Wikipedia and sort of shows you about the Kugelpanzer. But I thought it was really cool. Nice bit of a diorama. You can see the nice weathering going on there. You know, we've got sort of snow, all sorts of streaking, weathering, diorama, miniatures, everything's there, and it all looks absolutely gorgeous. So well done, Remy. You are our top pick of the month, and your images there will go on the Genessis Models gallery for everybody to see, so congratulations. Now, I will say, actually, I do want to do a video on basic photography this month. I am seeing it a lot on the forum. I mean, I don't want to upset anyone, just a bit of sort of constructive criticism. I'm seeing a lot of good work that is being put up on the Genessis Models website, and I'm like, you know what, that could be a top pick of the month, but there's a few sort of basic photography mistakes that sort of stop that from happening. So I want to do a video on basic photography. It's nothing going to be advanced, because I mean, you know, I'm not a super photography person, you know, I just know how to just take some nice pictures of some models, right? And there's a few basic errors, some of you guys that I'm seeing happening over and over again, and it's just a bit of a shame that if it wasn't for the photography, you could be a top pick of the month, and I think a lot of you are going to benefit from it. So yes, we're going to have a go at that this month, so look out for that tutorial as well. Also in store, I will say, we've had loads of orders going on over the January period, and a lot of you have been taking advantage of our Fighter Pilot and Fighter Ace subscription, where you get that what is it, 20% off in store for fighter pilots and 30% off for you fighter aces. You know, I do think it's a good thing. It's a good thing for the members. You get a lot of discounts. I mean, some of you really taken advantage and had some really big discounts in store. So yeah, and as I say, it's sort of like, I know for you fighter pilot, 20% off in store. I mean, you've only got to spend like £25 and you've literally paid for your subscription for the month, so you kind of get a free subscription, and all you got to do is spend £25 in store. So it does seem to be working out good, and it's good for you guys as well. But yes, in store, I just wanted to quickly mention, because we've got these are the Mr. Surfaces, right? We got these in stock, and you guys went absolutely nuts for them. Sold me out. I've been trying to get them from the wholesaler, especially this Mr. Surfacer Black. I mean, this stuff has been really hard to get hold of from the wholesaler, but went off, brought loads of them in stock, so they're in stock, ready to go when you guys are ready. Now yes, it's time to come to the this month's competition for February, which you may have guessed it, you know, we have started the whole new step-by-step, the Focke-Wulf 190 D9. So yes, we're going to be giving away one of these kits to one of you lucky winners this month. Nice Provi Pack edition, Focke-Wulf 190 D9, and there's a step-by-step going on at the moment with it as well. You do get loads of cool sort of markings with this kit as well, quite a few interesting ones also, which is nice to see. So yeah, that is the competition for this month. To be in it, to win it, as always, all you need to do is go to Genessis Models forum. On the forum you will find the competition section for February 2023, and all you got to do is post something in there, any kind of comment, count me in, feedback, whatever, and you are entered. Nice and easy, free competition. And as always, next month I'll announce the competition winner by doing the random number generation program, counting down the thread, and whoever I come to wins, and I'll get this shipped out to you free of charge. So hopefully to see you next month in the show, as well as all the other videos that are going on here at Genessis Models. Do look out for the inbox review for this, because I think that one's going to be kind of interesting to see the updated sort of tooling on it, as well as a basic photography tutorial, and as well as everything else that's going on. But as always, until next time, my name is Bobby Waldron, this is Genessis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed.